So in this video, what we want to show is how to move a patient with unilateral involvement from the wheelchair to the bed, and of course backwards. So we already know about how to do a single knee block. And ideally, as the patient gets stronger, they're able to come to a stand, pivot, and turn. But this is a transfer we'd use for a patient who's not quite at that level yet. So we're going to use the help of an assistive device. We're going to use a sliding board. So remind yourself about the safety features of a sliding board. Now this one does not have an angled edge, so this one can be flipped over and used either way. It does have handholds, but whenever a patient uses it, we have to be reminding them about not keeping their hands inside there because fingers get pinched either over the outside edge or in the handholds. So this is the process we're going to use. So we have the patient positioned so that their strong side is leading. Now we might think about what's going to be easiest or best for them when in their room and where their pillow might be. So in fact, you might have to back them in to their bedroom. So mindful of how their bedroom is set up, which side of the bed do they sleep on, where is their pillow, so that you can plan all of those things accordingly. So make sure that you ask. So we've got our patient Connor here. His strong side is next to the bed. So we want to get him up into the bed. So he's going to use his strong leg to reach over and take his involved leg off the wheelchair. We'll move that out of the way. And now he's also going to be able to use his strong arm to move his armrest up and out of the way. And what we want to do next is we're going to get ready to put the sliding board underneath him so that he can then slide over onto our surface. So maybe scoot your hips forward just a little bit so we can clear the wheel. And now, when you're ready, Connor, you're going to lean toward me and slide that sliding board right underneath. Now this is relatively easy for him because this is his strong side. It would be much harder if he was trying to manipulate it underneath his involved side. All right, a little bit further maybe. There we go, that looks good. Okay, lean back over. And now hands stay flat, not over the edge, be careful. And what we want to do, Connor, is we're going to use your strong hand to push, your strong leg to push. We're going to slide you right up and onto that bed using that bridge over. Keep going. There we go. Once he's up there safely, then we can either help him, or if he's able to, he can move this back and away. Now ideally, somebody in his household will come and move his wheelchair over so that he can then slide back down. When he's ready to come back and get him reset. So when he comes back down, he'll get close, slide the sliding board back underneath. Protect your patient always, because this is involved weak side. And now he'll slide down that board. Kind of fun, isn't it? And now he can reach over and either by himself or with some assist, move that out of the way. So it'll depend a little bit on your patient presentation and the setup of their house or their room as to how that is going to be organized. At all times we want to keep the patient safe. So we may have to deviate from some of these ideal conditions based on the patient presentation. If the patient isn't as strong or the patient isn't as capable, we'll have to help more. And we want to be ready and protective in doing that. We also want to be mindful of places that they could potentially fall or be danger zones. So we want to be in the area to protect them so that they don't lose their balance and we're too far away to protect them. So we want to be careful of those different scenarios. All right, good.